Hello everybody. I'm Loomis and we're back to Skyrim. How's everybody doing today? Hey Pretzel! How you doing? You having a good day? Last time we came back to my favourite town of Markarth, largely by accident. I forgot that Whiterun was east and not west, and ended up in the wrong place. This is the second time I've accidentally ended up in Markarth. It's obviously destiny. I'm a bird, I'm a bird. Doing good? Glad to hear it. It's only 8 AM here. I've never heard of somebody doing good at 8 AM before. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. My sleep is all messed up, but you know, what else is new? Been up since 5:30 and had a pot of coffee. I mean, I don't envy the 5:30, but the coffee sounds good about now. Am I enjoying Skyrim? I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. It's good. Hold on. Why am I wandering around town in full plate mail? I look like a fool. There we go. That's more like it. I really need to find some gauntlets that work with this outfit. I can put improved smithing on them or something. I got these lockpicking. Do those look alright? Those look alright. I need to find something like these that aren't enchanted. Alright, it's the middle of the night apparently. Let's find somewhere to sleep, I guess. Excuse me, what did you just call me? Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Lad? Yeah, nobody sane would get up at 5:30. At least not voluntarily. My cat got me up at 5:30. She's used to there being people in the house who get up a lot earlier than me, and also she's confused by the change in time zones. So she's up a long time before I am.
Don't mind the yelling. My parents are always going at each other.
Plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Just here to drink.
My daughter Adara is going to be a fine silversmith when she's older.
This is the silver blood. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Yeah, I remember where my room is, thank you. Alone at the office? Best way to be at the office. Oh. Hey, boss tag.
Let me know if there's anything else.
Still disappointed in Cade's choice?
No. I think if I was a young man, I would have done the same.
So last time we were here, we did all the quests to get permission to buy a house.
Can I join the Legion when I grow up?
If there's still a legion left, Adara, I'm sure you'd make a great soldier. Just like your brother.
Unlike my husband Clever,
There's not going to be a legion left. They crossed me.
Don't mind the yelling. My parents are always going at each other.
So yeah, I think now that I'm here again, my goal is going to be to raise enough money to buy a house, if I can. I got a quest here? Oh, that's the outside door. Never mind.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
Second technically. I've played Arena, the very first one. House in Markarth, yeah, that's my goal. You need 8,000 gold for that, though. Not cheap. Plus decorations, yeah. I mean, just having the place will let me store stuff here, which will be very nice. But yeah, decorating it will cost even more. First egg, have you got all my crafting stuff?
Divine smile. Sure, what have you got?
So let's make a start. And you've got tons of loot. I don't know if... I don't see any crafting stuff. Do we not have any crafting stuff? Oh. Well, that's gonna make life a little harder. I'll have to buy some. Oh, I remember now. We were gonna go mining.
Hey, companion.
But, mining was glitched last time we played. Our pickaxe didn't work anymore. Excuse me. There we go. See, is this the mine or is this the slums? It's the mine. Playing Skyrim as if he misses Minecraft. The crafting is my favorite bit. So yeah, I've played the very first Elder Scrolls game, Arena. And it was alright. It's not aged well. But I can see that it was a good game in its time.
You mess with the Silver Blood family, you end up here.
I also played a bit of Daggerfall, but that game is kind of really bad. See, at the time I had a plan to play through the whole series, but I gave up on Daggerfall and kind of lost track of them until now. Oh, of course, it's all stealing. Proper lock design. An flash game called Jack Smith. Interesting. I don't know, somehow I wonder, would it still be as fun to play the game as a peaceful traveling blacksmith
You mess with the Silver Blood family, you end up here.
if you weren't supposed to be fighting dragons?
Silver mines for prisoner scum only. Keep out. I'm in charge of the We're not. The Silverbloods pay our wage. Every man here is a trained mercenary. Fight well.
You're a donkey that crafts weapons. You watch customers go into battle, and the better they do, the more good minerals you get for the next level. Oh, that actually sounds kind of interesting.
Silverblood family, you end up here.
I don't think there's places I can mine here. It must all be further in.
Now this is real God. Just throw them in the mine and be done.
I just wanted one mining patch so I knew if mining was fixed yet or not. Oh well. How the right person. So it actually plays like a crafting game. Alright, let's go for a walk out. There's lots of other mines around this area. I'm sure we can get to one of them. What's up here? Oh, small overseer's house, never mind.
I oversee Markarth's smelter. Worker gets out of line, I get him back in line.
Stay out of trouble, Paul.
See, I want a game like Skyrim, except if you play it right, or if you play it very wrong, maybe, you can actually beat the whole game without doing any combat, just through smithing and diplomacy and stuff like that. Hold on a second, what did that say? Sliding door? Oh, okay. Weird.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings. Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Hey, Kitty Wolf 55. Thank you so much for the follow and the host. Really appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day. Just woke up. I've kind of just woken up myself, which is shameful because it's like 1 o'clock in my time zone. I had a bit of a rough night.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Fell asleep playing Skyrim. Oh, okay. You're a big fan of this game, then?
Fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
8:31 for you. Yeah, that's a lot earlier. Yeah, I'm really enjoying playing through Skyrim. I think after I've done this one, I'll maybe not immediately after it, but at some point I think I'd like to play some of the other games in the series. I was just saying, I've played Arena before, and it was alright, but hadn't aged well, was my opinion of it. And I played a bit of Daggerfall, but couldn't get into it. See, the thing is, in Arena, I played a knight, and I ended up feeling like magic was really strong.
What's he doing in left hand?
I ended up trying to get as much magic as I could, even though my class wasn't good for it. So in Daggerfall, I started out as a mage, but the start of that game is really weird. So as a mage, you don't start with any spells.
I'm just here to mine. That or to dig.
Yeah, as a mage, you don't start out with any spells, and you start the game in a massive dungeon, where there's, no shops or anything. So you have to get your way through a massive dungeon before you even get your first spell in that game. And, yeah, I was mostly wandering around, fighting rats with a quarterstaff, and losing more often than not. Sounds like terrible design. It was. Let's say I had to save scum and level grind to be able to beat the rats in the tutorial dungeon because I had no magic.
It's amazing how much work goes into the little things, isn't it?
And obviously there's nowhere to rest or heal, so you have to camp out in the open, and then you normally get woken up by rats attacking you, and it all goes downhill from there. Plus, even to progress at that point in the tutorial dungeon, it was all about finding secret walls and such to get through. Did not ease you into the game. I couldn't get past that bit. It was so painful to try and travel and explore, and there was no clear direction of where I was meant to be going. Never played Morrowind. Everybody talks up Morrowind. That's one that I maybe really need to play. Excuse me? Can I get some ore, please? Alright, takes a lot of getting used to though, and it's very particular. Yeah, a lot of clunk, right? It's on one of the older engines. Still, I played through the first Fallout recently. No stranger to clunk. A lot of 2001 clink, but good story and ideas. Very dated, but the open world and lack of hand-holding is very different. RNG combat magic system. Do you mean RPG combat magic system, or is it just very randomized? Okay. Yeah, that's... I mean, Arena was like that. I'm okay with that.
Forward to getting back above ground.
I'm one of the miners. Plenty of ore to dig up around here.
I like to have RPG in my RPGs. If Skyrim had turn-based combat, I'd probably be happier. Like dice rolling for combat and magic. Okay.
It's amazing how much work goes into
That's
the
fair.
little things,
I'm
isn't
sure I can get into that. I mean, again, Fallout was like that, although Fallout was turn-based tactics style game. Now stats, it becomes consistent. Power! Limitless power.
Dragons?
The power to consistently cast the spells that you know.
Like my mom?
Yeah, I've heard that it's gets really broken at high levels. Because the skill caps are that high. Alright, there's another mine out here, right? Kalskera. Yeah, let's head over there. More so in Morrowind. It has scaling levels though, right? Does Morrowind have that? You end up with godlike skill, but then it turns out the city guards also have the same godlike skill for some reason. Morrowind does not have scaling. Okay. I actually prefer that. Hard at the beginning, but a breeze later. Ah. Cause yeah, I'm definitely finding in this one where there is scaling. I mean, because it doesn't scale on combat stats, right? It scales on every stat. I've gotten weaker as the game's gone on because I've leveled up my crafting so much. Yeah, scales on level, which is functionally scaling off of every stat, right? I'm lucky I've got Vostak, who has, as time has gone on, has become less of a henchman and more of a bodyguard. This is not the way I want to go, is it? I remember you turn off to get there, but not here apparently. Because Vostag, like the enemies, scales on my level. So he gets tougher faster than I do. He also has level ranges and stops scaling faster the weaker they are. Okay, that does make sense. I didn't know that part. Oh, is it up there, the mine? Which one am I thinking of then? I've been thinking somewhere else. Well, yeah, it does, Phoenix. It's not like, I don't know, lockpicking or something. That's fair, but it's not quite the same thing. Some enemies scale to 10, some to 25, some to 50, some forever. I didn't know that part then. I retract some criticisms from this game. I didn't know that. So this is when you can find higher level weapons early in the game, like Morrowind. I actually found, you also start at minimum if you are below. Actually, in Arena, so the game starts... Is this place overrun by Forsworn again? How many times do I have to liberate this mine? Once every 30 in-game days. Well, I'm not getting dressed for a bunch of Forsworn. I'll fight them in my pajamas if I have to. Is this... Can I not mine this? This looks like... Oh. No? Nothing? Oh yeah, there's a Briarheart in here. I saw that voice.
What was that?
Is my mining still bugged? It let me mine in the last place. Maybe it's not letting me mine in this place? No, it's letting me get these. Oh no, I'm in wait, no, I'm not in combat. It changed its mind. So lore-wise, you start out Arena in prison in the palace, and as you escape, you're supposed to be grabbing things from their armory to help you get started on your adventure. So what that means in practice is that the first area that you're in the game has really low level enemies, but they have the same drops as enemies from the final zone to help you get started in the game, I guess. And I got lucky and it dropped the best weapon in the game right at the start, and I used that for the rest of the game. I had a super high level magic ebony sword right from the beginning. Definitely helped. I think you're supposed to get 1 or 2 pieces of decent gear, probably not amazing gear like that. But hey, that's how it played out. You're a furry? I mean, good for you. I don't really have an opinion on that. I'm entirely neutral on what people are into. And no ore goes unmined. The game has hated furries thanks to TikTok. What is TikTok? I don't even know what TikTok is. Am I the last sane gamer not to be compromised by the evil mind control of this TikTok fellow? It's up to me now. I have to save gaming from TikTok.
What do you need? Sure. What have you
Like
got?
seriously, what is TikTok? Is he a streamer? Is he a gaming magazine? Oh boy, I should have sold some stuff before I came mining.
Make no mistake. We will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Hey, CS Gamey. I'm sure I'm not saying that the first part of your name right, but you're being polite enough not to correct me. How you doing? You having a good day? I actually am? Oh, what are the odds? First time that's happened. Been doing some art, huh? What sort of art are you into? What have I got that's so... Well, it's probably all the stuff that I've been mining that's so heavy, to be fair. Why have I got a bowl? Why have I got a goblet? Why have I got a whole bunch of plates? More bowls. Oh, it's no wonder my inventory's full. Here, hold some of these for me. I guess I loot without aim. Looting is hard. It's hard to control what I pick up. So it's an app for doing back and forth karaoke and random stuff? Okay. Yeah, I have no social media because I have no friends. But yeah, don't assume that we're all in on that kind of thing. Hoarder, antisocial. I mean, I am a hoarder. If there wasn't a carry limit in this game, I would have picked up every item in the game. You don't know how painful it is for me to drop a goblet like that. What if there's a goblet quest later in the game where I need 1,000 goblets? What am I gonna do? No, I'm not against anything like that. Add it to the long list of quests I'm not doing. Hey, I'm doing all the quests, okay? Just not necessarily in the right order. I'm gonna use the ore.
Not for all the gold.
That's not hoarding. I came here specifically to mine ore so that I can make stuff.
Be careful.
Can I not? I think my mining is broken for some seams and not others. Whoa, okay. It's because this seam doesn't exist. It's an illusory wall. Sit on a chair and stand up? Does that help? I mean, it often makes me feel better in real life, so I don't know. Let me find a chair. Where are there no chairs? The Forsworn hate chairs? Outrageous. So you cancelled the standing mining animation, so you can't start another one. Anyway, so you were saying that you do scrolled off the top of the screen now. Outrageous. Illustration and painting. Okay, nice. What were you working on last time? As long as you're not against transgenders because you're trans male to female. I am absolutely not against that. As far as I'm concerned, somebody's gender is entirely their own business. Hey, I leveled up my light armor because I've decided to fight a Forsworn army in a dress today. No wonder I'm weighed down. I've got like 11 sacks of flour. Every time I kill somebody with the axe, I get the animation of my character just beating them to death with her forehead. And, I kind of love it. Yeah, mining is definitely broken again. Let me see if I can find a chair somewhere. Check game integrity. Yeah, maybe I'll do that after the stream. I think it's mostly just Skyrim being Skyrim, but you know. Ah! Oh! Somebody's shooting at me. I thought I'd stepped in a trap, but no, I'm actually under attack. All that gold. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, alright, I guess I'll get my bow out for this one. Oh, it is the Briarheart that's ripping me apart. Like, mining gold is actually worse than mining iron. If you mine iron, then you get to practice transmutation and make gold jewelry. If you mine gold, you just get gold jewelry. It's a massive step down. Yeah, normally I've got my spiky black ebony armor for actually fighting. And the dress and stuff is for hanging around in town. But I just want to get some ore to make some cool stuff. Get some money together. Why the Forsworn gotta cause trouble, huh? I had a quest to clear this place out, so I kind of thought that they wouldn't come back once I've done that, but I guess they just respawn. Would cry over iron too. Yeah, that's fair. Well, on the plus side, it looks like the Forsworn have mined some stuff for me, so that's nice at least. Make your money by being a Khajiit mercenary. See, I prefer to make my money crafting things and only kill people as a hobby. To take the fun out of it, you know? Yeah, it's... Some bits of ore some veins I can mine, and others... Not only can I not mine them, but I can walk right through them. They're illusory. These are fake ores. I do like the Khajiit, though. I feel like they're the only people who haven't done anything to annoy me for this whole game. They're like the only other race I'm getting along with. A bandit's face? I didn't even notice. Where was the bandit? I wasn't paying attention. I killed him around here somewhere, right? Wait, this one? Oh, in your game. Yeah, just... Oh crap, I'm about to have a bad day. So what's down here then? If you can see but not mine the ore, go out and in again, then you can. Okay. I'll probably do that. So the silver mine, they've got massive resources on, but the gold mine, they just don't even bother to guard. But yeah, I think the next Elder Scrolls game I play, I'm going to be a Khajiit. They seem cool. Forsworn are scary for them? I guess so. They can't all freeze time by shouting. That would have been a great time for me to freeze time by shouting, but instead I accidentally jumped across the room. I think I've cleared this place out. Let's leave and come back in. It's a recurring theme? Yeah. It's much like the dress situation. I want slow time when I'm fighting and dash when I'm traveling. It's my civilian gear versus my combat gear. Okay, let's see if this fixes it. There we go. I mean, it kind of would have been in my favor if it didn't fix it, because I can't carry all this gold that I'm about to mine. But hey. Drop another goblet. I think I dropped all of the junk that I've accidentally picked up. It's so hard to not pick up every goblet that you see. I know, people are always putting stuff in bowls and things. It's so hard to get something out of a bowl without picking up the bowl itself. It's not just me either. Have you ever played BioShock? They have the same. There's the same problem in that. You find piles of stuff, and you can either pick up the entire pile or not pick up anything in the pile. And like, if there's stuff like alcohol in the pile, he'll just, or food or drink, he'll immediately eat or drink. So it's like, you find a single bullet in a chest with 5 bottles of wine, and there's no way you can get that bullet without drinking all 5 bottles of wine. I think the protagonist of that game might have a problem. new hand touches the beacon. Hear me and obey. That is a thing I need to look into. I found a beacon at some point, and I was supposed to do a thing with it. Look at all this gold ore. It goes on forever. You know, this quest forever. I mean, there's a lot of quests, Phoenix. I can only do one at a time. I'm doing the quest to get a house in Markarth now. Whoa, what the... But it's depleted. Why did you suddenly start mining it again on your own? Stop, please? Okay. It's like the main quest. I mean, obviously you don't do the main quest until you've beaten the rest of the game anyway, but yeah, we're not allowed in Solitude anymore. We're a menace to their so-called society. Really, what sort of society are the Legion building? They're doing terrible stuff. Oops. Okay, I accidentally picked up a shovel. That does remind me, I need to be practicing my stealth more, so we can maybe go to Solitude someday. What did the Romans ever do for us? Well, they built the aqueduct. The roads. The clinics. Running water, roads, health, jobs, security. Yeah, but aside from all of those things, what did the Romans ever do for us? Why isn't a shovel a weapon? That doesn't make any sense.
Good afternoon. Sure, what have you got?
It would be OP. What's some of the less interesting stuff that you've got? Oh, I gave you that evil cursed mask. That's an interesting move that I made. If only you could sort by value, yeah. Oh, value per weight. Those torches, you don't need those. Nobody needs to be able to see. Look, give me those. Take some of the gold ore. I'll chuck these weapons and stuff.
Let's get going then.
More blades in a field of grass. Yeah, I was hoping to upgrade and sell them, but you know. They're not that amazing. I picked up a dwarf thing, didn't I? Don't remember. I'm scared and confused. Weapon economy crashes. You know, my instincts are telling me to hold on to this because it's magic, but it's actually not worth very much. That's where its weight. I need to spend a soul gem on a really good ring of carrying. Just for situations like this. Get myself a grand soul gem. Yeah, that must be putting all the blacksmiths out of business. 'Cause I'm selling tons of weapons and not really buying any. You can't. Skyrim is now saturated with weapons. It can't be helped. How souls work? Oh, you mean like how to capture them? Like what soul you get from what enemy, or? Rather, what sizes come from what? Yeah, I guess that would count as spoilers. I don't think I've even seen Black Soul Gems, Phoenix. But I've got the general idea that bigger things give better souls. Like, I think I've ended up having petty souls in a lesser soul gem and stuff like that.
Sometimes die from poisonous gases trapped.
They were on a merchant. Okay, I don't remember seeing them on the merchant. I'm pretty sure I've never owned any. Okay, I think we got everything here. To be honest, I didn't think there was really a mechanic to it other than, I don't know, maybe the level of the enemy or how powerful they are? The size of the creature? I know you can't capture sentient souls, or sapient souls. That soul size was random? Wait, what did I say that? No, I thought it was based on what creature you killed. I could probably go back and get my other stuff now that I've smelted all of those. Maybe. They'll be lighter now. See, I know you can't harvest, I want to say humans, but it's not just humans. No, it's not the bow that I want, is it? It's, you can't harvest the souls of, people, I guess. Oh, this gold's respawned already? Humanoids? Yeah, I guess so, except you can harvest Draugr and stuff like that, so... Humanoid doesn't feel like quite the right term. You can't harvest men and elves. Which I think covers every mortal race. You can't harvest playable races. And you can't harvest dragons because obviously you're eating their souls, so you know you can't have both of them. Beast folk? I don't know if you can harvest, like... Are there beast men? What constitutes a beast man? I suppose hagravens are beast men, right? Or beast folk. Khajiit Nagonians are beast folk. Oh, okay. They don't fall under the elf or man categories. I assumed they were just really weird elves. I thought Khajiit even had an elf name. Or maybe I was just misunderstanding something. Yeah, I thought that they did have an elf name. I couldn't tell you what it was, but hey. Okay, so elves, men, and beast folk can't be harvested. I'd like to know more about the Khajiit and the Argonians. Like, they're both beast folk, but do they have a common ancestor? Hey, it's the Khajiit merchants.
Take a look.
How are my favourite people doing today? I kind of want to refine a lot of stuff before I sell it. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine you find a lot of them up here. Long way from home. Well, some of the jewelry I can sell. I really want a game set in elsewhere. It sounds like such a nice place. Elsewhere is used in Elder Scrolls Online. Okay, so there's never going to be a game for it. Elder Scrolls 6 doesn't show a desert. I want to go to the Catland. The cat people seem so nice. And they say their homeland is lovely, and they're such a trustworthy people. Hammerfell with High Rock as a second guess. Okay. I suppose that'd be kind of interesting. Hammerfell is overseas, right? But that would include Orsinium? Ooh. They are all on the continent. Okay. I thought Hammerfell was outside the Empire. Yeah, stop taking us to all the human places. Humans are boring. Daggerfall is the coast of Hammerfell and High Rock, with Orc coastal cities. That would be interesting, but yeah, they have already made a game there, but hey. Yes, we think they're unlikely to make games set in places that have been in Elder Scrolls Online, huh? Heard very mixed things about that game. Done Morrowind and both, but Morrowind is also super popular, yeah. Also, Morrowind was first, to be fair. And then they expanded it, then they brought it in Elder Scrolls Online. It wasn't the other way around. Oh, I had a solution of strength. I could have used that. I'm just gonna sell this thing. Because I'll never remember to use it and I'll feel bad every time I see it. You got anything else good in stock, Resad? There hasn't been any Elder Scrolls game after Elder Scrolls Online came out. That's fair. You got any magic that I'm not familiar with? Not really. Yeah, I'm really not into the MMO kind of stuff.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
I act like a drunk uncle right now.
The longer we travel the roads of Skyrim.
I mean, I'm always decades behind in games.
What?
Playing them ages after they come out, so I don't really know. But yeah, from what people are saying. Sometimes you're like, this property needs to be taken off of the people who made it before they ruin it. Like, I don't know, Harry Potter and J.K. Rowling.
Go find your fancy magic someplace else.
She made something really good, and now somebody needs to take it off of her before she ruins it. The newest... 76 is disaster after disaster. Eventually about this sword for real money is deleting people's items. Why are they still making 76? So is 76 an MMO one? Because I don't really know the Fallout games. I thought it was just another game in the series. But there's been games since then and they're still making stuff for 76. And it's like online multiplayer or something, right?
Everything all right? Hey, you. Yeah, you. Fresh meat for your...
Somewhat an MMO.
The Silver
Okay.
Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Still rather barren on purpose. It's actually only 6 PM. The shops would have still been open. Oh well. I deserve that 12 hours of sleep.
Why can't the men in the city leave me alone?
Drinks here are watered. Need something?
Alright there.
They don't like us talking to people when we work.
Can't talk. Polish will beat me if I stop working. Songs are just old memories
Yeah.
that help the mead
Odd
go
choices.
down.
Wow. It's 6 AM and the entire population of the town is going home from the tavern. I don't know whether this is a huge party town or whether it's the most depressing place around. Oh yeah, the ones are like a slum or something, right? I've not explored there yet. Maybe we'll go there today. I never have any silver. Okay, I want in stock other than jewelry. Bethesda should only make single-player games. Everybody wants that juicy multiplayer market. I mean, multiplayer does make almost any game fun. I've said before that every game should have a multiplayer option, even if it sucks. Like the classic Sonic games. Sonic 2 and 3, the multiplayer mode is kind of terrible because it's not meant to be a two-player game, but it can be played two-player if you've got friends over. Well, I mean, yeah, absolutely. It's nothing about the game itself. I just think it's something they should try to do. But that's the thing, you need to make a good one-player game first, and then slap the two-player whatever on. Why do I have a basic iron sword? Just picked it up by accident.
Divine smile on you, friend. Sure.
But yeah, that's my point. It doesn't matter if the two-player mode is perfect, as long as you've got a good one-player game, and you can play it as friends as well if you want to. Why are you using that ebony war axe instead of the powerful enchanted ebony mace that I made you? A mace is one-handed, right? I've not accidentally given him a two-handed weapon? Mace is one-handed. Yeah, so why isn't he using the mace? Why is he using the war axe instead? Interesting. I guess that makes sense because of their size. Hi Kitty Fire. How are you doing? You having a good day? What build am I doing? I am an archer. Heavy armor and bow is my main go-to. Yeah, that's what I thought, Phoenix. I was just confused because why would he use the axe instead of the mace?
Good morning. Sure, what have you got?
The mace is better in literally every way. I swear he does this stuff to upset me. Can't stand these people who are always trolling. Blacksmith's still not here yet?
Can't talk. Polish will beat me if I stop working.
Yes? Sure, what have you got?
Alright, give me all that gold. And carry some more of the junk that I've got. Alright, let me just
I
melt
smell
this
just
stuff
a bit
down,
of
I don't know.
metal and Polish takes it out of my hide.
They don't like us talking to people when...
I mean, not to back up the supervisor in any sense, but this is like pure silver you're working here. I can understand why he'd be upset that you, you know, spilled some of it all over the place.
Can't you see I'm working?
Yes?
Beat it.
Sure, what have you got?
Just hold all of that stuff for me.
Let's get going.
I oversee Markart's smelter. Worker gets out of line.
Make some more gold rings. Oh, look who finally decided to show up to work. Alright, so the hard part is going to be finding people who can afford all of this stuff.
Need a new blade? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
You don't have any dwarf metal in stock? Weird. That's normally your go-to in this area.
Let me know if you need something forward.
Alright, boss
Yeah?
tag, I'm gonna need all that stuff again.
Sure, what have you got?
Inventories. Look at this. He'd rather use the ebony dagger than the ebony mace I made for him. I don't understand. It's legendary. It's got tons of damage, tons of value. It's got an enchantment. What don't you like about maces, Vorstag? What's the problem? You prefer a bladed weapon? Is that what's going on? Hi, Miki. How you doing?
Let's get going.
You having a good day?
Got an axe here. Good for cleaving up fort. The finest weapons and armor.
Alright. See if we can make a profit on some other stuff. So-so day? Yeah, this weekend was alright. I,
Back to making weapons.
didn't get as much done as I meant to, but, you know. When does that ever happen? You have sad news for me? Follower stops scaling at 40. Vostag's almost at max level. Well, then I'll be in trouble. Oh.
I'm Goy's assistant. I help her with the forge.
Yeah, could you go fetch me Goza, please? Where's she going? Goza, it's like 9 AM! Get back to work! I need to start actually leveling my combat skills, I guess. Did she just walk down there and now she's walking back? I guess she's just stretching her legs. But yeah, mostly a good weekend.
Need a new blade?
Did some jobs, didn't do enough jobs. How was your weekend? Tell you what, my sleep is messed up. That was the main problem this weekend. It has been raining for 8 hours. You realize you're talking to somebody from the UK, right? Sometimes here it's been raining for 8 days. Yeah, you probably do. The countries right next to the UK are actually sheltered by the UK. Because rain forms over the ocean and then breaks over land, so we eat the rain that's heading for mainland Europe. But I think you're far enough north that you don't get that effect. Slept at 4:30 this morning. Oof. Rough times, Miki. It's about 2 o'clock for me. I'm pretty much smack in the middle of the UK. Well, smack in the middle of England. Not far. I'm not far from the spot that's the closest to the middle. That I was gonna say closest to the middle you can get. It's just the closest to the middle. There's nowhere else that would be the middle, but you can't get to. It doesn't make any sense. Again, your farmers need it. Yeah. Can't say I mind the rain too much. Have I ever been to Bristol? I'm honestly not sure. I've probably been there at least once, but I don't really remember it. When I was younger, my parents took me all over the UK. They like to travel a lot. To be honest though, my parents love cities for some reason. They go around looking at all the different things in a city and freaking out about how amazing it is, but I'm straight up country boy. Cities are all the same to me, they all blur together. You're from Bristol? Oh, okay. How do you find Bristol? You a city person? So I'll hold on to that for now. 5,000. Let's go see how many rings we can sell. Oh, am I still way down? Even after all I've sold? Guess I've got a whole bunch of this stuff.
How about some armor?
1 month to your holiday. Nice, Miki. You looking forward to it? Break down these hides, even though they're only going to get heavier. Yeah, I'm afraid most cities look the same to me. Whoop.
I oversee Markart's smelter. They don't like us gets out of line.
Still overburdened. Yeah! I sold like... sold an army's worth of gear and I'm still overburdened.
Busy with the smelter.
What am I even carrying that's so heavy? I mean, a great sword and a warhammer, I guess. Phoenix, you know that if that was an option, I'd be doing it. So now you live in Ohio. Oh, okay. Are you in one of the big cities over there? Ohio's big farming territory, right? I think. I don't really know much about US geography. I mean, I've got like 5 henchmen. If I get them all to level 40, give them all some top level ebony gear, I'm sure they can take on the Stormcloak and Imperial armies both. Away. Hate this guy. Ebony Daedric, yes. I'll have my Dark Legion.
Take a look.
Take that off me just so I can walk.
Let me know if you need something for
What is it? Dragons?
My Dark Legion in their demon armor. Don't be so harsh on the kid. Hey, I'm being much kinder to the kid than everybody else is. Between country and city. Okay, that sounds pretty nice.
Oh. Gods gave you 2 hands.
Bet you got a lot of drier weather out there.
I can respect that.
When I get heavy armor perk, I'll actually weigh more from taking it off. That's true, I hadn't thought about that.
What do you need? Sure, what have you got?
Alright, give me all those soul gems.
Yuli, Alphonse. I'm Calcelmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
Oh, okay. I've been wondering who you were this whole time. Last few days it's been raining, but nothing like Bristol. Okay. Oh, I can disenchant this. I didn't think I was gonna sell it. Actually, you know what? I did want to make a carry weight gear, didn't I? Let's go for that. And we'll just enchant these so they sell better. One day rain, another day
More
sunshine.
arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Oh my heck! Hi Steve, how are you doing? 38 viewers, what were you playing? As always, the shout out tells me nothing. Yeah, welcome everybody. Thanks so much for the raid. Nice to meet you all. I'm Loomis, and we're doing a blind playthrough of Skyrim. I've been playing for a while, but much to Phoenix's endless frustration, I'm barely any way into the actual plot. Because obviously you do all the side quests.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Kittyfire, thank you so much for the follow, really appreciate it. Welcome to the failings. You got an awesome raid by Shroom E, nice. Made to eat 20 beans. Like in one go? How many of them were traps, Steve? Playing Duke Nukem. I've never played any of the Duke Nukem games, but I've heard that the old ones are good. Not so much the new one. Someday, maybe. I don't play a lot of shooters as a rule. But the end goal is to play every game ever made. 5 at a time. They were all awful. Ouch. I've got 60 gold rings. Where am I ever going to be able to sell 60 gold rings?
Good to see Skyrim still take a look.
So what I'm up to right now is I'm mostly just trying to buy a house in this town, so I've got some place to store my stuff. Trying to raise... It's 8,000 gold to buy a house. You have to go make sandwiches for later. Birthday party? Oh, whose birthday is it? Well, I hope you have a good day, Steve. Enjoy the party. What kind of games do I normally play? I'm very into RPGs. Your stepdaughter, 21 today. Oh, big birthday. Well, give my best wishes then, Steve. Yeah, I hope you all have a good day. Yeah, the open world RPGs like this. I've been doing a lot of challenge runs of Pokemon games. I've also been playing through the Dark Souls series, which I would consider to be action games, but most people say that they're I guess action RPGs. So all along those lines. I like games with a good story to them. Dark Souls are action adventure. Yeah, that sounds more like it, Phoenix. They've got RPG elements, but they're predominantly an action game. But yeah, I'll play anything really, but I like stuff with a good story, and I kind of suck a little bit at action games. See, it was the gold ruby necklace I had? Yeah. Let's sell the jeweled necklaces. Probably enchant a few more of these now, actually.
Oh, goodbye.
A good story to promptly ignore. I'm not ignoring the story, I'm just weaving my own tale into it. It's my story too now. This is the story of how I made 400 gold rings. There's something to tell the grandkids. You want them to be productive and make 400 gold rings so that they can live a good life for themselves. You don't want to tell them about fighting dragons. They're gonna go out and do it for themselves and get hurt. That's no good.
I have things to spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Yeah, the grandkids I get into the gold ring business. Normally play racing games. I've never really got into racing games either, I'm afraid. Again, I'm usually up for playing any game that people request, though. I've played a lot of different things on stream. Some weird stuff. Skyrim, GTA, Halo, Call of Duty.
Yes, the artifact. Oh, really? If you find Stubborn, it would be good to see any notes he may have collected. I doubt you'll find him alive, though. I've only ever
Yeah,
lost
maybe I'll play them on stream someday. The goal is to play every game that's ever been made. It's just what order do I play them in?
Make no mistake. We will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Hey, rewind. Getting a lot of visitors today, I'm liking it. Thank you for the host. I assume you weren't actually streaming because it's like 4 AM for you now. But nonetheless. Good morning. How are you doing today? How was Resident Evil last night? Did you manage to finish it? Said hi before your first cup of coffee. Wow. I'm lucky I got a good morning out of you then. Don't know if I could be so cheerful in that place. Let's go melt down these Dweema cogs. You ended it because that last one is a literal gauntlet? Ah, fair enough.
Yes? Sure, what have you got?
So extremely into cars and opening a garage. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's sounds like that's definitely your thing then. I feel like everything that you tell me you're into, I'm immediately saying, nah, no interest to me. But yeah, cars are just something that gets me from A to B, you know? I'm not really a fan of driving, I guess. Being kind of a clumsy person makes driving a nervous experience, I guess. What if I can make some potions to lighten my load?
What?
Like, I think I'm a safe driver, but I don't think I'm a good driver. The dweebers. Dwerps. Daytona on the Sega Saturn. I've never played that one. There were a few old racing games I used to play in my childhood. You ever play rock and roll racing? It's like a sci-fi racing game. You get different cars and upgrade them with rocket boosters and guns and all kind of stuff. I loved that game so much. Daytona has like one music track. Gotta love old games like that. They tried, bless them. If you're not out of control, you're not in control, am I right?
I need to ask you to stop. That shouting is making people nervous.
Sorry.
Glad we straightened that out.
It's just that I'm feeling really heavy today.
Yes? Sure, what have you got?
I need you to carry some, I don't even know what, for me. What am I even carrying that's so heavy? Is it the 400 gold rings? It's the 400 gold rings, isn't it? Look at all these scrolls I've got. How are scrolls so heavy? Half a weight for a scroll? You can get a big potion bottle full of liquid for that. Outrageous. Oh, didn't mean to favour them. Just out of curiosity. Okay. That doesn't actually weigh that much. Occasionally I hear about like racing games with, I guess not a story mode, but with a lot of focus on like building up your car and stuff like that, and that sounds more interesting to me. I want a racing game RPG. Come on, carry all that stuff for me. Let me go melt down this dwarf metal. List of RPG racing games. Immediately showing me up by suggesting that there's a whole list of this genre that I claim to have just invented and really want somebody to make. You've made a dangerous enemy today, Redux.
Oh,
see magic someplace else.
Ah. Yeah. Need a new blade?
Can't talk. Alice will beat me if I stop working.
Like it says GTA Online disappoints you.
Takes that out of my heart.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd count that one.
Can't you see I'm working? Beat it.
I oversee Markart's smelter.
That feels like a little bit of a
Gets out of
stretch.
line, I get him back in line.
A game having vehicles does not make it a racing game. Not sure to what extent I consider it an RPG either, but I mean I've never actually played GTA Online to be honest, so I don't know. You can technically race and it's technically an RPG. Hmm. Oh, I've still got a level up available. How long has that been waiting? I'm halfway to the next level up. Where is smithing? I have truly mastered smithing. At last, the power! No need for those Daedra hearts now. Just gonna make Dragonbone stuff instead. I mean, it depends how cool the Dragonbone stuff looks. It's also a walking simulator. Yeah, you can walk in the game.
Need a new blade?
I think I'll look at Smite again while you listen. So yeah, what kind of game is Smite? You mentioned it in chat the other day, right, Miki? Yeah, what I'm thinking I might do is have a look. I'll have a look at the
Finest weapons and armor.
Oh, she's restocked. Nice. I might go have a look at what I can make with the Dragonbone. And once I upgrade all of my gear, and then I might take my smithing skill legendary. Because I feel like I can easily level it back up to 100 by grinding out arrows and selling them. It's free XP, right? I'd be a fool not to. Yeah, make sure I've improved everything first. But I mean, right now I'm making stuff and it feels like a waste because I'm not leveling up from it.
Let me know if you need something forged.
Make the dragon stuff and get on with it, yeah. 3, 4... Oh, not enough steel now. Let me make as much stuff as I can, and then I'll upgrade it all in one go. A top-down fighting game. Okay. Like 3D League of Legends with gods and goddesses. Huh. Maybe I should have a look into it then. I can never make any elven stuff. I thought I could make a bunch of arrows, I guess, maybe. Or, no, it's glass arrows that I can make. Ooh, I do like that chest piece. Maybe the helm? I don't know about the helmet. Oh wait, what's the difference between dragon scale and dragon bone? Oh, dragon scale is light. Zeus is on rotation. Ooh. Would say stay away from it, but some people like it. Sounds just like regular League. Sensible people don't have anything to do with it. I like the light helmet more than the other one. I kind of like the idea of getting dragon plate armor, but keeping ebony for the rest of the stuff. That bone white surrounded by black. We're not sensible people since we play every Friday, yeah. We're on like, what, a 6-loss streak? A sensible person would have quit by now. I don't think, because I've not got enough basic steel, I can't make enough really fancy stuff to make money back off of all the things that I've just bought. Whoops.
Need a new blade? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Yeah, I know the busyness feeling. Glad it's gonna get better though, Redux. Keep at it, dude. We're cheering for you. I already missed Riley, but it's good to know that Riley's in a good home. That's the important thing. Riley's got a good place to be happy. Hi, Mangle. Hi, Pom Pom. How are you both doing? Good to see you. I'm doing good, thanks. A little tired. My sleep is so messed up at the moment, but I had a pretty good weekend. So I can't grumble too much. Hope you both having good days. Yeah, it's good that you're able to put the kitty's needs first, Redux. I'm proud of you. I think you made the right choice. I know it must have been hard. Maybe sell all these glass arrows. I should just be making ebony arrows. That's what I should be using all my ebony for. I'm gonna sell all these glass arrows to make my money back. I mean, the problem is this, they look so bad against my black armor, you know? I can't be going... You know? I'm Raven Tear Sorrow Song. I can't go around with, like, neon green arrows on my back. Nobody's gonna take me seriously. Yeah, exactly, Redux. You saved his life. And he's gonna get a good life because of you. That's something to be really genuinely proud of. I've got a lot of respect for you for how you handled that.
Now here's a woman I'm glad to see. I got some wonderful jewelry.
Is it a specific sleeping issue? Yeah, kind of. I've had bad insomnia all my life, so you know. It comes and it goes. She buys dwarven metal? Maybe, well, I don't know. Maybe she makes jewelry out of it. You want to buy this stuff that's really heavy and which I apparently couldn't melt down? It's all yours. But,
Come back if you need a new ring or necklace.
I mean, at the moment I've got some other health issue stuff going off, and there's some trouble at work. I'm off work with some long-term health issues. That's why I'm streaming all the time at the moment.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
And there was a very stressful meeting last Friday, so that upset me a bit over the weekend. And on top of that, my family's away, and our pets are used to staying up until I go to bed at like 1 AM, and then getting up when my family get up at like 6 in the morning. So when my family aren't here, they kind of expect me to go to bed at 1 in the morning and get up at like 6. So my kitty's meowing in my ear very early in the morning. So that doesn't help. But you know, it's what it is. Thanks, Pom Pom. I appreciate that. We'll get there. I'm figuring it out. There's good days and bad days, but you know. Just gotta try and be a bit better every day. Honestly, that's basically how it went down, Kitty. My old boss was great, really supportive of my medical issues. I mean, I've worked in the same place for 6 years and never had any trouble. Always gotten my work done. I mean, heck, it's a really low-paid job for my level of skills and the kind of work that the extra work that I took on, but I stuck with it because my old boss was so supportive. And I really liked the atmosphere, and yeah, and she got promoted, and now there's a new boss, and things not so good. Stuff ended up going downhill quite rapidly. But that's life. Sorry to hear you're having similar troubles, Kitty. Hey, we all gotta stick together and work through this stuff as a team. That's how we get through life. Meows. Meow. 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 That was my 6 AM. She's normally such a quiet cat, but stomach was growling, I guess. Yeah, I appreciate it, Mangle. We don't have to relate to support each other, right? We've all helped each other through hard times. Hey, Burzum, how you doing? You just got up? How you feeling today? It's occurring to me, I've got so many people in today, and I'm just spending it doing a crafting stream. Just selling stuff. You guys probably came here to see some combat. Some epic battles between man and dragon. Well, you came to the wrong place. I just make stuff, okay? 30 seconds, weapon and armor improving is 50% better. That might be worth holding on to for when I upgrade my stuff before I go legendary. Sleepy, but you wanted to game for the first time this week? Fair enough, Buzz. Have you got today off? Chill crafting and chat stream, yeah. That's what it's really about. Have I sold all of my gold rings and stuff? Look at that.
Come back whenever you need something.
I've got 7,000 gold and I've cleaned out every shopkeeper in town. I need 8,000 to buy a house. Work at 7:30. Ah, sucks. Well, at least you got a couple of hours to relax first. You off tomorrow? Oh, nice. We probably need to figure out
In
time
time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Mark Goodson, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the failings. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, we need to figure out when we're filming the next set of Vagante, don't we, Burrs? Let me know if you've got a free Thursday, Sunday, Saturday afternoon, anything like that. Got a visitor right now? Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. They're putting signs up behind the garage, work on cars. Make sure it's all finished.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Go ahead and fire me, have fun trying to keep the garage running without me. Yeah, that's fair. Am I mostly sold up on my stuff?
I said Holmes, you backfire. You're the cripple work.
What if we spend a day relaxing, see if the shops restock and buy the place, or, I don't know, maybe we'll just head back to, maybe we'll take our crafting stuff, head back to Whiterun, and look into making that Dragonbone stuff we were talking about. Then I can take my smithing skill legendary. So I've got a load of Dragonbone back in Whiterun. I think that's what we'll do.
Fancy yourself an ad?
It's a good day so far, good to hear it. Says Whiterun on fire. It's apparently the only way to stop me from going back there. That's why I'm just always chilling out. Do I dare buy a horse, do you think? It's 1,000 gold, which I can easily afford. Just that my horses tend to not have long, healthy lives.
You've been a good friend. A war dog is good company and good protection.
Hello. Got one all saddled and ready. Sounds fair. She's
Come on
yours.
then, give me a horse.
Like I said, she's all saddled.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about my work not supporting me. Like, my skills far exceed that position. I've been taking jobs off of my boss's bosses. Why are you auto-shutting down headphones? This game's sound, I can hear it. Like, it's a bottom tier, easily replaceable admin job, but I've got good computer skills, and they've slowly been shifting more and more high-level work onto me, and I've been fine with that, because I don't know, it challenges me, gives me something to do. But if they're not going to support me, then I can get more money for the same work elsewhere. Whoop, rip orc. What happened to this guy? Could it have anything to do with this massive host of saber-cats? I thought I saw an interesting shadow a moment ago. Must have been my imagination. Rip that horse? Oh yeah, it's only a matter of time. How many horses have I gone through? Like 8? Boy, the wind's really howling today. Yeah, you better run. Dragon obviously saw me and decided it didn't want any. Which is fine by me, because it wouldn't be the first time I got attacked by a dragon 3 seconds after buying a new horse and it instantly got set on fire. Giving the fans what they want, Redux. All the way to Whiterun. Whoop. What we got going on here?
So why'd you
Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. My father was a legionnaire. Think you've got... It takes. My headquarters is in Solitude. Consider doing anything else. Join up with the Legion.
Oh. Imperials. They're gonna cut my head off. Have fun with Red Dead Redemption? Is that a your horse dies simulator? Just like this one? I thought I sold all my Forsworn arrows and I counted them being kind of terrible at me, and the game auto-selecting them in favor of my ebony arrows. Where did my horse go? A lightning vampire mage build. You only had one horse the entire time? Now I feel bad. Did my horse went down this way somewhere? Horse? Well, we're not gonna see that. We're not gonna see that horse again. It's long gone. It's about maxed out. I wish there was a horse skill tree that I could use to make my horses better. I'm not sure if I can buy better horses. Because they ask me how much I want to pay, and there's always just the 1,000 gold option. I wonder if I had 10,000 gold, I could buy a stronger horse, maybe. Yeah, I've lost my horse. I spent 1,000 gold on that horse, and it's gone. I had it for like a minute. If one of you guys sees my horse, shout it out. Why? Oh wait, there it is. I checked here as well. Did I just not see it? I'm not wearing my glasses today. I'll blame it on that. Alright, on we go. Let's get to Whiterun. What time is it? It's getting late, isn't it? Oh well. Enjoy that evening air. You don't think I should be allowed to own a horse? Honestly, it's a wonder that the stables will still sell to me, Redux. Is this because I got back on my horse and immediately rode it off of a cliff and injured it? So I'll grant you, maybe not my proudest moment. But I mean, it didn't die this time. I may have ridden horses to the death over cliffs before. But I learned my lesson, you know? Owning a horse is a lot of trial and error. You ride off a few mountains and eventually you realize, oh, horses don't survive riding over mountains.
Once Mai got in trouble in Riften and fled to Windhelm. It is good that nobody there cared.
Good advice.
Maik once walked to High Hrothgar. So many steps, he lost count.
Aren't the steps, like, specifically numbered?
Fast across the land. Some lazy types take carriages. It is all the same to Maik. Maik is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
Some of the stuff he says. Does Maik know he's in a game? He's got the, what do you call it? The Kime? Oh no. Yeah, I found Maik a few times. He's a good guy. Oh, that was not slow time. Resisted soul trap. Outrageous. He's the dev joke character. He was in Oblivion too? Wait, Oblivion was 200 years ago, wasn't it? He breaks the fourth wall. Where did Vostag go? Is him not being here something to do with me riding a horse while he's on foot? Oh, there he is. Hey, Vostag. Yeah, Maik knows all of the secret truths about fast travel and guards in holds and stuff. I think that's the most blatantly he's broken the fourth wall. Most of the stuff he says is a little more subtle. Oh. That guy's got a book for a head. Hey look, it's one of my previous horses. Whoa, what's going on over there? Oh, it's Akatosh. He's waking up a... waking up a dragon. Nature's a beautiful thing. Stop him. He's one of the 9 divines. Why would I stop him? I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Vol'jotnak. Hi, are you gonna be my friend? I don't think he's gonna be my friend. This guy's not had his coffee yet. He's not actually attacking me though, so we'll see. I think he's just leaving, I don't know. Is he attacking somebody else? Oh no, he's attacking the Khajiit! Okay. Now we're rumbling. Look, I wasn't gonna attack you. Dragons are people. I'm not gonna start a fight with you unless you start a fight with me, but the Khajiit are my friends. You're not doing this, not on my watch. Is he retreating? Sit down. Probably aggroed on a goat. To be fair, I have seen dragons do that before. Leather boots? What? There you are, Vostok. I've got some junk for you to carry.
Divine smile. Sure, what have you got?
Yeah, see, here's the thing. So, Akatosh is the... Oop. Hey guys, is everybody okay?
It can't be. You took its very soul.
Well, you know, I was hungry.
Welcome to Khajiit's humble camp. May your road lead you toward the south. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah, there was a giant just strolling past.
We are creatures of the desert. Take a look.
The giants are cool people. I'm fine with them. Still not restocked yet?
I hope that you will come.
The giants are like the only race that's never once attacked me. Even the Khajiit have sent a couple of bandits my way, but the giants just stroll around, minding their own business. They're such a nice people. Anyway, all 4 Khajiit survived. That's the important thing. Let's go find my horse. So yeah, Alduin Akatosh was the one who gave the shout to the humans in the first place. And he saved my life from the Imperials at Helgen. And then the last time I spoke to him, he told me that I needed to learn more of their language. So I think he's resurrecting dragons so that I can slay them and gain their souls, and thus perfect my shout. I don't know what Akatosh's true goal is here, but it's apparently very important that I learn to speak the dragon tongue. I mean, he's one of the divines. I'm not going to argue with him. Unless you're going past their homes, then they'll chase you for miles. I've stumbled into their homes a couple of times, and they've never actually attacked me. Like, they'll make warning noises to tell me that I should leave. And then I'd leave, I guess. So yeah, I actually had trouble with them. Hello there. Walking past one of their homes and it chased you all the way to Riften. Wow. Yeah, no, I've never had one aggro on me. I've had one wave and roar a little bit when I got too close to their home, but it didn't actually attack. Hey, there he is again. Will you receive payment for the contract? Somebody out there must be very disappointed with this Dark Brotherhood. Probably a thing I should look into at some point, but I mean, I don't know. They're not really bothering me that much. Wait, so was this right at the start of the game when it chased you there? All the way from Whiterun to Riften? Is Riften the one that's down here? I've not actually been there yet. That is, That is a hike. That's like a couple of days travel. Just ran after you for days. Wow. I'm glad I'm on friendly terms with the giants, I guess. Hello? What's going on? Oh. Vampire hunters hunting vampires, I guess. What? Oh, there they are. Ancient vampire. I don't know. You think I should get involved? I don't know that the the vampire's not really done anything to me. She's not even fighting back, she's just running off. But the vigilants have helped me in the past. Everything okay, guys? You know, I'm just gonna... This is obviously an interpersonal dispute. I'm just gonna let you guys resolve this between you, okay? So it's none of my business. Right at the start. Ooh. That much stamina. That's one way to start your quest. Starting in Riften instead of Whiterun because a giant chased you for days. No, I got cured by a shrine after I got bitten by that vampire, so I never actually became one. I was tempted, but... I mean, I don't really know how it works. Not being able to go out in the sun anymore would be a pain. What time is it? 10 PM. Maybe I can find somewhere in here to sleep. There's gotta be a bedroll somewhere. Yeah. Maybe I should consider becoming a vampire. It might be good times. I don't know if it means you can't go out in the sun or not, though. Like, I've never seen a vampire in the daylight.
There are forts like this all over Skyrim. The Imperials abandoned most of them a long time ago.
Ah, here we go. Nice bed. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to, I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to become a vampire, but maybe if I get bitten again, I'll turn vampire just to try it out. Yeah, it might be a fun time. Don't know if you can ever turn back, but hey. I'm gonna take up the Skyrim fitness thing with League of Legends loading screens. That makes sense. Yeah, they do take a while. That's where you do press-ups or what have you while it's loading, right? Gas giant tires were moved beside the PC and Toast is super happy. That's how it was in your old apartment, right? I can imagine. Yeah, that sounds nice. With an arm's reach for fuss at all times. Oh, hey, look, a free horse. Selling stolen goods? Outrageous. Stolen goods that you put there yourself. I've had somewhat mixed.
This one has something sweet for the fellow traveler, if it entices. The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course.
I had this last time. If you ask him what he's selling, then you're given 3 options. You can either not buy it, you can rob him, or you can say that, or you can threaten to arrest him, in which case he attacks you. He doesn't give you the chance to just buy from him.
Swift hunting.
You have to go out of it and go back in.
Take a look.
I'll buy some moon sugar for crafting. Like, the last time I met, well, this exact guy, was the one. Somebody must have resurrected him. I said this doesn't seem legal thing, thinking that would move the dialogue along. And I could go back to buying from him, and he immediately tried to kill me because he thought I was threatening him. Not quite how I wanted it to go down. What we got here? Oh, this is that tower where those guards killed the dragon, thus proving that I'm the Dragonborn. Legitimately how this went down. I got here where the guards were fighting the dragon, and just stood there and watched them kill the dragon. And then I ate the soul, and everybody started yelling about how I was the chosen one who could defeat dragons. When you get one of the guys who buy actual stolen goods, you become a house robber. I've not really done a lot of stealing. Oh, indeed, no, I stole a little bit actually. Now that I think about it, I robbed one guy because he was being a jerk, and then he sent assassins after me, which hasn't improved my opinion of him since. What do you know? The horse made it all the way to Whiterun. A little surprised, to be honest. Not all horses live that long.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
Sneaky mage build. I have no sneaking skills. I could do with building up some sneaking skills, because I gotta go to a few places where I'm not currently welcome. Every house, every shop. Wow.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
A few seconds for myself is all I
Yeah, when I made this character, I was talking about how, in real life, archers are normally big guys, because bows are actually quite hard to use. But in fiction, it's usually tiny little people using them while dodging around. So I want to be an orc archer because they're burly. But chat wanted me to play as a lady, so we ended up as this tiny, skinny orc lady instead of one of the big hulking guys. I wish you could have made the. I wish you had the option to make the orc lady bulkier, but hey. So yeah, my build is that I'm a soldier. Heavy armor and bow. That's how you do it. At one point you had 300 shovels. And I thought I had problems. Alright, let me go get my dragon bone. And I want to say who would buy 300 shovels, but I suppose a general store could buy those and declare itself to be a shovel shop now. Dragon bones. Come on, give me a boatload of dragon bone. And dragon scale. And let me limp to the crafting table. That is not my dash spell. 1100 swords in one chest, 3,000 bows in another. Ah! My head. The Skyrim economy was not ready for us. That's the real threat to Skyrim. My Jarl, a player character has arrived. The economy is in terrible peril. Come on, let me make one of these.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that armor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Actually...
Have you met my... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Good, you do have some ebony. I got plans. Plans, I tell you. I wonder if I've got enough dragon stuff to make Vorstag a full set of dragon armor. I kind of like his gold armor's become iconic though. I kind of don't want to change it. Maybe I'll just keep making him better gold armor.
to check inside the shop if you need.
Alright, let's move.
My father, more ways than people realize.
There we go. That was a good 30 seconds work. Let's see how this stuff looks in practice. I don't know. Leaves my arms bare for one thing. It's larger than I thought. Covers a lot of the leggings and stuff. I think the ebony looks better. I think I'm gonna stick with ebony armor. That's more my color. Yeah, have a good day, Redux. Thanks for stopping by. I feel like, well, I probably won't catch your stream until the Sunday because of time zones, but hey. Sell everything at once, you'd have 600,000 gold. I suppose all I can do is find somewhere I can sell the dragon plate armor. All I need is a shopkeeper that can cough up 6,000 gold, right?
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Well, if I don't have a use for Dragonbone, maybe I'll... I don't know. Maybe I'll just make stuff out of Dragonbone to sell, I guess. It's worth a fortune. Be hard to find people who can actually cough up that kind of money, but if I want to instantly clear out a shop...
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith.
Yeah, potions seem to be the best way to make money in this game. I've not even focused them down like I have my crafting skills, but... I mean, you just pick stuff up off the ground and then you make it into something that's worth hundreds of gold. So it's pretty sweet. Okay, so this stuff... Actually, maybe I could make Vorstag some... Yeah, only 18 damage? Dragonbone doesn't seem to like it makes good weapons.
Some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Well, I'm now carrying more money than I've ever had before. Just need to sell this stuff.
Helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
All that iron.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
How much dwarf metal do I have? Find the right stuff to make a single potion that sells for 6,000 gold. Yeah, finding people who can afford my stuff is the real challenge. How much dwarf metal do I have? A lot? Okay.
Divine smile on. Sure, what have you got?
Pass me all of your armor, Vorstag. Mace and the elven bow, okay.
Julie, I'll
Make sure everything is maxed out. Oh, I'm not in my good crafting gear. So I want to try on the new stuff and then didn't like it. I think this dragon bone may have just solved all of the money problems we will ever have again. No, didn't mean to put that one on. Okay. Is this all fully upgraded? Alright. Excuse me, can I have a turn at the wheel? Yeah, I suppose it's a lot easier if you've got tons of stuff that's cheap. Vostak. When I took the rest of your gear off of you, did you immediately put on the incredibly cursed mask that I asked you to carry for me?
Sure, what have you got?
That is certainly a choice that you just made. Guess this Dragonbone battle axe is slightly better than his current battle axe. Here, have one of those. Oh. I need to enchant it, I suppose. And his wait, is it better than it? Yeah, it's considerably better than his ebony mace. And your shield, there we go. Okay then. I've got all the gear I could possibly need, right? Let's reset this smithing and start from fresh. Set it to 15 and return its perks. So you get 3 perks this way, right? I think. Let's figure out how this works. You have the DLC? Yeah, I've got the DLC. I don't think I've encountered any DLC stuff yet. I don't know what's in the DLC, so I guess I wouldn't know. White Dragon, hi, how are you doing? Oh, look at how tiny my build list got. I think I'm just gonna make tons and tons of arrows. I need to deposit a whole bunch of stuff first.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
I'm doing good, thanks. Had a rough night's sleep. I don't feel too bad considering. I guess I had a pretty good weekend to get me going.
You're home. Did you bring me anything?
What would you like?
I'd really like a dolly. Or maybe a pretty new dress?
Okay.
Well, I heard there's a really nice tailor's in Solitude. And maybe the Khajiit sell dolls. They always have the best toys.
Okay.
Wow.
Do I? Oh, I don't have anything.
Stop teasing me.
Well, I'll get something for you for next time. Don't worry, kiddo. Yeah, I've got the special edition that came with all the DLCs. Whoops, I picked up a cup. Well, it's gonna be in my inventory forever. I guess I can put away most of my crafting stuff since I can't use it anymore. Actually, the pelts I can still use, can't I? Actually would get me some XP. Oops. Did I just hit take everything? Oh no. Oh boy. I'm playing on the PC. Can I put that away? Yeah. Find the Dawn Guard stuff the most fun. Yeah, I mean, obviously this is a blind play, so I have no idea what's really in the game. I probably plan on doing most of it at some point, though. It's frustrating because it's one button to put things into a chest, and then a different button to take things out of the chest. So it's a really weird setup. Hold on to one dragon scale just in case I can find somewhere to sell it. These books. I'll probably put away anything that says it's not a quest item, right? Three people went AFK in that match, all on your team. Oof. That is rough, Buzz. Looks like they have the quest to do the Dawn Guard? Maybe. I don't know what the quest would be, though. The Dawn Guard are the vampire hunters, right? I've maybe got that. I don't know. I've not even been to all of the maps on all the places on the map yet. Turn these pelts into leather, really. Okay, yeah, I can move again. At last! So, did you win, Buzz?
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Oh, does turning leather into making leather out of stuff not give you smithing XP? I mean, I know it's not technically smithing, but I thought it was part of the process. Actually, I should get all that leather back out now that I think about it, because I could make leather armor for the XP. Kale is always angry. It's on account of the rework. What happened to you, Kale? You used to be cool. $10,000 iron daggers. I'm gonna make 10,000 iron arrows, I think. Whoops. Well, great. Now I upset the guards and I didn't even manage to dash. Excuse me? Why can't I move? Shaco? Shaco is an easy character to hate, I'll give you that one.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days.
He's a steward up at Dragon's Reach.
There's like 5 Shacos everywhere, and most of them explode into Jack-in-the-Boxes, and there's traps and teleporting, and yeesh. No thank you. Excuse me, boss dog.
Be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got man. All I ask.
Making merely fine stuff feels bad, man. Wait, do I not? Oh no, I am leveling up in the corner. It's just not popping up at the top.
I helped my father in more ways. You think all the finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Yeah, now I can just keep using all of the stuff that I find on my travels to level up smithing and get the XP out of that. So I can otherwise, I no longer need to focus on it. I can just go on my adventures, and when I find stuff, I make stuff and I level up, and it'll be good. Yeah, give me all this stuff for when I can use it.
Good doing business with you.
Building up a stockpile, this is how you do business.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I'm waiting.
I wonder if... I've actually got tons of perks now, haven't I? I'd say, I wonder if I can get any of the other upgrades yet, but not quite. What should I spend them on in the meantime? Can I afford this yet? No. Hey, Tailcat. What are you up to? Come and say hi to chat. How's it going? Hmm? Well, off you go then. Alright, so yeah, what cool stuff can I afford elsewhere? Is there any archery I can get? I can draw a bow faster, that's pretty nice. Improved slow time. Yeah, she's a real cutie. Oh, actually, I wanted to try and build up my stealth skills a bit for getting into places where I'm not allowed anymore. Let's put some points into sneak. Maybe I can... I don't quite have the speech for investor. Two ingredients I gathered from plants. That sounds pretty sweet. I might just get this. I'd quite like the one where lockpicks don't break anymore, so I just need one lockpick for the rest of the game. Okay, so did I upgraded everything? Cool.
I ain't done nothing.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone's...
Take a good look around.
What's up,
Sure
Tailcat?
you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it
She's
stored
probably
away.
getting hungry. It's nearly time to wrap up the stream. That's when she normally gets fed.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve.
Someday I'll figure out what the last thing that salt piles do is. Someday.
You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
I really need to deliver that Daedra heart to whoever it was that wanted it before I
What do you
absent-mindedly
rather pale.
mix it in salt to see
Could
what
be
happens.
ataxia. It's quite a... So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Yeah, go on, give me everything you own. How do I care? I'm rich now. I've got basically infinite money. I didn't know that there was going to be money in this dragon slaying business. Suddenly I'm invested. Oh right, I can sell everything everywhere now. This is a game changer. Wasn't that worth like 3,000 at the other place? Maybe they don't offer as good prices for things that they wouldn't normally buy. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Looking at things that aren't straight up healing. So I'm quite happy to carry ridiculous amounts of those.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Yeah. Sadly, Tillycat won't ever stay on my knee.
If there's anything I can help you with.
She's very independent. Oh, well, she's kind of independent. Been over this a few times. Apparently it's normal for her breed, being a Maine Coon. They hate attention, but they love company. So she doesn't really want a fuss, but she wants to know exactly where I am at every time of day.
Tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
Likes to just sit near me.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
Someday I will discover the secrets of the salt pile.
You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
Okay, that's everything we're interested in. Let's just make whatever.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
Now that we haven't already cleaned out the potion shop, but now we can sell potions anywhere. Oh, sorry. It was probably my ataxia. Makes me clumsy.
Gods gave you two hands. Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a hop. Take a look.
I've probably got enough bear pelts to deliver to that lady now. Is there anything you can do with goat horns? I see a lot of places selling them. I feel like they should be used in crafting, but I've not seen anywhere where you can actually do that. I want to enchant all these rings and things before I start selling them. I don't know if straight up regeneration is worth it. Does it really heal me fast enough to be useful on a battlefield scale? Oh, okay.
Do come back.
The wood chopping block free. Okay, we now need 10,000 pieces of wood. The rest of the game is going to be thrilling. I'll just start grabbing a bit of wood every time we pass a chopping block. Make some arrows, get those levels. We've already got the best armor in the game. Well, until we get access to Daedra gear, I suppose. Need lots more Daedra hearts. I'll have to put aside 4 Daedra hearts for when I've got 100 smithing again. Should go to a lumberyard and see if I can buy firewood.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Oh my gosh, now this guy's here. See, this is why we don't stick around long term. He's gonna hang around there telling us that he works at the general goods store until we get out of his way. You know, whenever I try to use a table or grind wheel or any of that stuff. Huh, I never noticed this secret door here before. I wonder how you open it. Anyway, the person gets straight out of the way. Do you think that my secret is telling them that I work for Bellathor at the general goods store?
Got a lot of steel to shape. Gods be praised.
Gold. I'll have to go get some dragon bone to sell to him and get that back.
Yes? Sure, what have you got?
Actually, give me back all the leather stuff. Oh, not the bear pelts, because we need those. I'll make more leather armor.
Yuli, I'll follow.
What? Nah! Come by Bellathor's shop at the market.
Oh my gosh. I'm starting to think that this this firewood spot is a trap.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
They lure you in with the promise of free firewood. But it turns out that they're only here to advertise for Bellathor. The moment you sit down, he appears and starts telling you all about the general goods store. What? Why are you picking up? What? Guys, something terrible has happened. Did you see that? Ghost wood.
That must be the voice.
What must be the voice? I hit the voice button, but then I let go because then well, I didn't actually do the voice because there was a guard running past and he would have yelled at me.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
I don't claim claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Yorland Greymane. He doesn't even make anything good, is the thing. I work for Bellathor at the general goods store. Okay, that works. It's a shame you can't make leather arrows. Alright, let me go get some dragon bone pieces. We can sell to that blacksmith.
Hmm? Sure, what have you got?
Give me those crafts back. We'll put them in storage for next time. Still carrying around a load of dragon bone?
Let's get going then.
What's we got? Yeah, I think we've probably got 10 bear pelts in there now. We can go deliver those at some point. Lydia, where are the kids? Why would you know? Guess they're not around. Okay, let's go sell some stuff, and then I can go tell that lady that the Red Guards hunting her have been dealt with. Which I'm now recalling was our original quest that led us away from here.
Got a lot of steel to shape. Gods be praised.
$10,000 gold. At last, nobody will ask me if I get to the Cloud District often.
So rise up to the Lord Empire.
Alfred, patron of the great clan Battlebone. But the Greymanes have... Oh, and they hate it too. All their big talk of pride and honor. We've got the same pride, same honor, and we've got uncivilized pelt. It's true, the Vignar Greymane, but it's one
I have trouble remembering which one of these guys is which.
Battleborn is for clan, we've got honor. Now if that don't answer your question...
Battlebone's the jerks, right? The ones who are allied with the Imperials. No dignity.
Ain't nobody high and mighty in these halls, except in the law. Don't you forget.
What's up, y'all?
You need?
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Let's see. Actually, before I start enchanting stuff, give me all your soul gems.
This damnable conflict has claimed everyone. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
I do have a lockpick. Feels like a strange thing for you to have.
You should join the Mage's College. Sure, what have you got?
Pass me that new Dragon Bone at Battle Axe. Let me spiff it up for you. I should do the job nicely. Alright, what else we got going on? Hey, Alex, how are you doing? How was Neo? Neo is great, it's amazing. I didn't think you liked Neo that much, Burrs. Made some good progress. Have to do some redo some quests for the extra XP. I caught a tiny bit of your stream. I'm gonna put some fire damage on my woodcutter's axe because nobody can stop me. And I saw a really cool looking skill tree. I'm kind of interested in playing Neo. Looking forward to when I get the chance to do it.
Come to Dragon's Reach. It seems there's spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess.
Finally, we're getting into the real trading in this game. You can start getting those speech skills. It's about real historical events with a twist. Yeah, I think I heard some real names being mentioned. Hanzo Hattori. Takeda Ieyasu. I love the name Ieyasu. There's somebody who likes his vowels. Like, consonants? Not today, thank you.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mage's College in Minto. Sure, what have you got?
Yeah. Have yourself a Dragon Bone Battle Axe. Should maybe make one of those for myself at some point, but I don't know how much I'd use it.
Let's get going.
Have you seen Story? I also played a little Neo 2. Oh, I didn't realize Neo 2 was out yet. Looks like a prequel. Interesting.
There's a tranquility in magic, don't you?
Maybe it goes on to be played simultaneously? I don't know. I thought Neo wasn't out for like until like March. Neo 2. Am I thinking of something else? Oh, there's a demo to play. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh, you're thinking of Nier, yeah. Nier's the Android game, Neo is the not Dark Souls.
Hey, watch it.
Be careful.
Go tell that lady she's not in trouble anymore. So we actually progressed a quest line in today's session. I think we've literally done just the one. Today's session has been almost entirely crafting, as have all sessions.
At last, I can rest safely. You have done me a great service, warrior. I cannot thank you enough. Take this reward. I managed to sneak some of my wealth out of Hammerfell when I left. It's the least I can do. For now, I will maintain my ruse here. You are always welcome in the Bannered Mare. Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
Wait, have people started selling things that they weren't normally selling? So I can sell stuff to them that they wouldn't buy before, but it seems like they're also selling new stuff. Will they now just sell literally anything in their inventory? My persuasive skills have reached that level. That's interesting. Gives me more chance for leveling up my speech, I guess.
Right then.
Let's see. If we go to the Huntsman and sell the rest of our stuff, then I think we're done in Whiterun. We can move on with the with whatever quest comes up next.
Hello, friend. Take a look.
More iron ingots. Here's 600 arrows.
Thank you very
Keep
much
him in
for your
stock for a while.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Alright, what can we make in the next town that we visit? Hey, resetting our smithing is already paying off. Don't know if we can actually unlock any new crafting stuff yet, but hey. We'll get there. Can't quite make Dwarven, can't quite make Elven. Okay. Able to pick locks without being noticed? That could be useful.
Need something? Sure, what have you got?
You got anything else that needs putting away? That force one arrow. We don't need that. Oh, you've got my 55 gold rings. I was puzzling over what happened to those. Did I sell them? I don't remember selling them. Well, I can take them with me. Maybe we'll find places to sell them along the way. Hide braces of major lockpicking. Should make myself some hide braces then, with a craft that I like. With an enchantment that I like. I think those spiky metal rivets are what would complete my outfit, you know? Alright.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know. Even if you are
Skyrim
my
didn't have
element.
enough outsiders. Now we've got mercenaries from Hammerfell strutting about.
I think those are all dead actually, but whatever. Alright, I guess we're all wrapped up with our crafting. So we can get along with quests next time. See how many we can cross off the list. I'm pretty sure we can go to do the bear quest now, which is pretty much just a delivery thing, but hey. It's one more off our list. Solstheim, Golda Legend. I mean, here's one that I'm interested in. Maybe this is what I'll be doing next. Mount Kilcreath, is that near here? Alright. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap up there, guys. I need to go get some food and see to the animals before the evening stream. So thanks for being here, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. So I've had a great time. Next time I'll be playing Skyrim will be Thursday afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon will be Bloodborne, but I'll be back in 2¼ hours when we'll be playing Heroes of Might and Magic 3. So yeah, hope to see you guys for that. Yeah, see ya, Mangle. Thanks for being here. So let's see if we can find somebody to host. Should we go see Penguin? It's been a while. See how he's doing. So yeah, thanks again for watching, everybody. Hope to catch you all next time.